So today we're going to be testing out DeepSeek version 3, the new API inside these agents. So basically what Vector Shift is a platform where you can actually plug in and create agents. And the way that we're going to get started is just by clicking the get started section right here. I'm going to be using DeepSeek version 3 for the API simply because it's a lot cheaper. And if you want to get an API, all you do is you go to deepseek.com, then you're going to top up and get some credits. You can top up for $2 if you really want to. And then from there, you'll get an API key and you can just create a new API key and use this inside Vector Shift. So once you've signed up for Vector Shift, this is exactly how it works. But if we go to new pipeline, like you can see right here, so you just click the plus sign and then click create new on the pipeline section. There's all these different things you could do. So if you look at a very simple example, we'll take a look at this one. This is based on the simple chatbot template that you can get inside Vector Shift. And what we're doing here is we're essentially taking an input, like you can see, then we're plugging that into this custom LLM chatbot. And then from there, we have an output, which gives us the output inside a chatbot. Now, you can make this as complex or as confusing as you want to, right? There's really some really cool stuff you can do. What's really simple here is that you can actually, for example, connect Perplexity. Perplexity's API can actually connect to the internet and do the research for you. And then later on, you can create the content with whatever your preferred content creator is. Also, what you can see here is you can add a knowledge base. So, for example, you can select a database or you can actually just load a vector database into your pipeline. And we've got all these integrations as well with, for example, Airtable, Discord, Gmail, Google Docs, even LinkedIn is on there. And probably for most SEOs watching this, WordPress is the most important one, right? But you can see here we've got the input, then we've got the custom LLM section, which you can drag and drop from here. And then you've got the prompt, the model, the API key, and the base URL, right? So this is where it's referencing the API docs from. Now, this is quite comparable to something like make.com. So for example, inside make.com, you can have an automation like this. However, what I would say from what I've seen so far is that you get more flexibility from Vector Shift, but not just that, you can actually deploy. So if you click on deploy over here, it's quite easy to set up. And then what we can do is we can export that as an automation, a chatbot, a searchable form, right? Which is very different to make.com because inside make.com, number one, it's not very easy to set up custom LLMs. So you're constrained to the apps inside here unless you're quite good at coding. And then additionally, you can't deploy these, right? So you can't deploy this as an automation or a tool that people can just go on the web and search. Whereas inside here, you actually can, right? So for example, if we go to chatbot over here, hit create chatbot likes, and then you can also customize this a lot as well. So for example, you can embed, you've got, for example, like welcome prompts, welcome headers, styling. So you can change the design on your prompt as well. You can add a URL, an avatar. There's so much customization that you can add to this. Now, once you've done that, let's hit export. And now we can open up the chatbot. You can also protect these with passwords. So you could even sell these as tools and then just give out the password to people who buy it, which is another money making opportunity. And then we've got the chatbot that we created with DeepSeek right here. It's even got voice commands. So if we click on the voice, give me some keywords for an SEO agency. And then you can see it's taken the voice. And yeah, really cool stuff. If we actually go to edit over here, that's how you can get back and start editing the content. And you could basically custom train this for anything. So it could be, for example, for tools, for SaaS products that you actually sell to people. The only real limitation you have is your own creativity here, right? Now, that was really basic. That was just like your basic sort of custom GPT that you can create anywhere. But again, if we go back to this pipeline, you can do anything with this, right? So you've also got logic options, like, for example, timers. And additionally, if we plug in the Google node there, it seems like we don't even have to plug in the API key actually, which is quite interesting. So if we X off that, then we'll plug in the Google LLM. We're going to drag the input to the prompt, and then we'll drag the response to the output. We'll hit deploy changes, test this out. And there you go. And if we go back to the marketplace as well, there seems to be a bunch of different agents that you can actually set up, right? So there's a social script agent, a sales agent. You can actually preview them. So what you can see here is that you actually integrate Gmail, and this kind of answers your email. So it automatically composes an email reply to the email address. So if we click on preview, you can see the agent right here. And again, this is way more complex than what I built, which shows you the power of it. Here's another example, right? So let's say, for example, you're an SEO and you want to automatically search the internet based on your competitors and then use that information to create content and reverse engineer your competitors. You can see here there's an agent that you can get from the marketplace, which allows you to ask a question that will be answered by AI and Google search results. Let's have a look at the article generator. What I think this would be useful for is that you use the prompts and the templates from the marketplace, but when you do this, you customize it to you, your brand, your business, etc., with a sitemap of your internal links, and that way you can create content automatically that's customized to you and your business, right? So thanks so much for watching. If you want to get access to all the video notes with links to everything that we talked about today, along with an SP on exactly how to build these AI agents using DeepSeek version 3. And additionally, what I've also done is created 50 different use cases for automation ideas for SEO related AI agents, right? So if you're wondering, okay, what are the best use cases? How can you leverage this to scale your automations and just save you hundreds, if not thousands of hours? Then feel free to get that link in the comments and description to my free SEO course, where you can find the video notes from today right there, along with 204 AI SEO tutorials on exactly how to do keyword research, link building, quality control, topical maps, everything that you can ever imagine when it comes to doing SEO is inside this course. And I've tested everything, right? Every single tutorial we test, we show you it works. Everything's been tested for you, including a bunch of free SEO tools. So if you want to save thousands of dollars, there's actually 50 free AI SEO tools plus a community of 2,700 SEOs that you can ask for help and advice inside this free course. So feel free to get it, link in the comments. And if you want to get a free one-to-one SEO strategy session, feel free to book that and we'll show you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 business a month and generate thousands of dollars in sales and autopilot. On this free link building acceleration session, you get a custom tailored link building plan so you can generate more sales leads and profits from your website. You'll discover the secrets to SEO link building. We'll answer any questions you have one-to-one for free. You'll learn the best link building strategies for your website, plus how to quickly outrank your competitors to link building and how to 10x your SEO traffic based on what's working for us. Feel free to get that link in the comments description. Appreciate you watching. Bye.